ladies and gentlemen. The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it.
Unfortunately, you've grown up hearing voices that incessantly warn of government as nothing more than some separate, sinister entity that's at the root of all our problems. Some of these same voices also do their best to gum up the works. They'll warn that tyranny is always lurking just around the corner. You should reject these voices.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories concerning the attacks of September the 11th. Malicious lies that attempt to shift the blame away from the terrorists themselves, away from the guilty.
We made it at least 2 blocks, and we started running. Floor by floor, it started popping out.
It was as if they had detonated.
Yeah,
as if they were planned to take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
All the way down. I was watching it and running.
What happened?
It was an explosion. It was in the lobby, and then the third explosion, the whole lobby collapsed on us. Inside the lobby.
Was that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was.
That was the...
Yeah, definitely a secondary explosion. But we was inside waiting to go upstairs, and on the way upstairs, the whole fucking thing blew.
These people don't understand. There may be more. Any one of these fucking buildings can blow up. This ain't done yet.
Now, here we're going to show you a videotape of the collapse itself. Now we go to videotape the collapse of this building.
It's amazing.
Amazing, incredible picture work. For the 3rd time today, reminiscent of those pictures we've all seen too much on television before. A building was deliberately destroyed by well-placed dynamite to knock it down.
Mr. Allen? Is there any way before you leave, can I just maybe just ask you a question real quick?
Thank you.
On the comment about the 3rd time today seeing the buildings fall with well-placed dynamite.
It's amazing.
Amazing, incredible, pick your word. For the 3rd time today, it's reminiscent of those pictures we've all seen too much on television before, when a building was deliberately destroyed by well-placed dynamite to knock it down.
I was reporting live at 9/11, and I reported what I saw. I was reporting live at 9/11, and I reported what I saw. I reported what I saw.
After actually reading the 9/11 Commission report, I was disappointed to discover that the report completely missed the collapse of the 3rd building that fell in New York on that day, which was World Trade Center 7, which was actually not hit by a plane. And for this reason, I was wondering if you would support a new investigation into 9/11.
Every now and then I meet somebody along the trail asking about this building 7, but I have no evidence that this really occurred.
Done, man. Thank you very much. What happened to Building 7? What happened to Building 7, Bill?
I don't even know where it is.
They asked me a direct question. I had to give an honest answer.
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie.
Not a single time. Never. These allegations are false.
Good evening. This afternoon in this room, from this chair, I testified before the Office of Independent Counsel and the grand jury. As you know, in a deposition in January, I was asked questions about my relationship with Monica Lewinsky. I did not volunteer information. Indeed, I did have a relationship with Ms. Lewinsky that was not appropriate. In fact, it was wrong.
They asked me a direct question. I had to give an honest answer.
I know you said there'll be a time for politics, but you've also said you wanted to change the tone of Washington. Howard Dean recently seemed to muse aloud whether you had advanced knowledge of 9/11. Do you agree or disagree with the RNC that this kind of rhetoric borders on political hate speech?
Yeah. Look, there's time for politics. And, you know, it's time for politics. And it's an absurd insinuation.
President, why are you and the Vice President insisting on appearing together before the 9/11 Commission?
Because the 9/11 Commission wants to ask us questions. That's why we're meeting, and I look forward to meeting with them and answering their questions.
Why you're appearing together rather than separately, which was their request?
Because it's a good chance for both of us to answer questions that the 9/11 Commission is looking forward to asking us, and I'm looking forward to answering them.
I'm aware that there's still some who would question or even justify the offense of 9/11. But let us be clear. Al-Qaeda killed nearly 3,000 people on that day. These are not opinions to be debated. These are facts to be dealt with.
They'll warn that tyranny's always lurking just around the corner. You should reject these voices. You should reject these voices. You should reject these voices.